Всем привет, с вами Морган. Да. Продолжим проходить Max Payne 3.
That was the office Hector used at Fabricas Bronco.
Чё? У них херовые пушки, я смотрю. Давай.
This code should get us into the boardroom. Okay.
Glad to see the security system is keeping the right people out.
Oh shit!
О, щит. Да он, блядь, прыгнул, сука, долбоёб. Боже, приколист.
Are we dead? No such luck. We gotta go.
Давай, чё там, блядь? Мельтешишь. Типа, батя сейвнулся. Давай, блядь. Давай, чё?
The server room is just past those cubicles.
Cubicles.
Olha aí, fique esperto.
O que eu falei? O que eu falei? A próxima pessoa que fala vai levar uma bala. Fica calado. Porra.
Да, ничего нихуя не понимает.
These clowns were the same guns for hire who jumped our exchange at the stadium. Crotcha Prado, the Black Badge, right-wing paramilitary chumps protecting whoever paid the most. I guess that made them more like me than I cared to admit. Were they just looking for another payday, or did their business with the Broncos run deeper?
Дай мой, блядь, этот. Пушку для проверки дай. Бля, подожди. Поддают. Попади. Вот мы тут даем. Пиздец, они раздали нам тоже.
Hey, we're good to go. Let's get that server back online.
Can't we just spend a few more minutes? Make sure they're all gone?
Come on, don't worry. I got your back. Poor kid was scared shitless, but I thought we'd seen the worst of it.
Okay. The server room is just down here.
You're doing good. Come on.
Hey? I didn't think I'd have a day like this when I wake up in the mornings.
Wish I could say the same thing. Fact was, I'd gotten used to protecting Bronco in the big bad world. We hadn't anticipated a siege situation here, hadn't prepared for it. I couldn't tell the kid that.
Блядь.
Something told me these guys didn't have security clearance.
Кочемара, блядь. Да, они дают тоже приколы. А, ну мне пиздец. А, все, понял. Прикол получил свой. Так. Ну, тут вообще, блядь, незащищенная территория. Это пиздец. Так, тише. Да, правильно, чё ждал меня, молодец. Хорош. Ну, блядь, ёбище. Чё такой, блядь, ёбнутый какой-то, блядь. Блядь, еще и живой. Сколько выдерживают? Блядь, еще и с дробовиками так по мне стреляют. Охуеть. Бежи. Блять, ну они... Пиздец, тут такое обычное место. Нереально выдерживать. Ну не попадаю в него, блять. Потому что нереально. И чё? Пиздец. Спасибо. Пиздануться можно. Ну пиздец, опять дают, блять, приколы. Почему ты, блядь, не перезарядил, когда я здесь? Шма, блядь, пизда вся. Ну пиздец, это ебанутые какие-то. ППшка вообще, блядь. Ну да. Хорошо буду только в голову стрелять. Они меня видят сквозь... Он пиздец, им похуй. Так, вроде убил, но у меня граната сюда залетела. Еще кто-то? Кто еще? Бля, это все. Да не. Не может быть. А чел тут?
Come on, move. You gonna be able to fix this or what?
In a few minutes, eh? I should be able to reboot the system, get all the components back online.
What about Bronco's office? That's all I care about.
You should be able to lock us down, eh? If this works.
All right, well, whatever you're doing, do it quick. I'm gonna make a sweep of the building and then get back to Rodrigo's. The security system was back online. Things might be a little tougher for our fan club from here on in. Seemed like breaching the perimeter had been no more difficult than strolling through the front gates. But hey, who needs a Trojan horse when the alarm is down and your standing army is a dame, a dork, and a drunk? Bronco's office overlooked the atrium. I could check in and make sure he hadn't checked out.
Да. Чё мне не хотят контроль давать?
Max! Your guys working on the security system now, sir.
It just came on.
Okay, good. Then lock yourself down. Stay put. Let us take care of these guys down here. Once they realize they can't get to you, they should back off.
Max, try not to completely destroy the place.
Let's just concentrate on staying alive. Sir!
Ну пиздец. Попробую, конечно.
There it went. He was tucked up safe. Now I needed to make it to the lobby to complete my sweep of the building, for what that was worth.
Куда? Ну тут есть патрон. Это хорошо.
They could invoice me.
Один только этот хил. Ну ладно. Так, улики.
Graduation shots of Rodrigo, Victor, and Marcelo, educated at rich kid finishing schools all over Europe. No wonder they had the common touch.
Да, сейчас что-то будет тут. А, убили.
Poor girl was dead. Shot through the head by some hero fighting the rich one lonely secretary at a time.
Сейчас в здание въедет? Нахуй ты целился уже? Если не стрелять. Ну. Охуеть. Да ну нахуй. Пизда, они тут разносят. Так, это был типа последний. Понял. На, ебать. Еще, блядь. Ну, прикольно, блядь, дура с пулеметом. А, так ты не такой уж и сильный еще. Это пиздец. Не, это пиздец. Тут будет сейчас... Это сейчас будет долго. Там на. Еще хуже сделали все. Да. А что, дадут мне, блядь, поменять ствол? Почему, блядь? Следующее? Он не сдох, это я сдох. Ну пиздец, не, ну нереально. Вот эти два мешают, еще, блядь, плюс этот чмо. Типа убил? Да не них. А, ну это он мне типа пизды дал, это. Ну, мне пиздец сторон. Убил? Ох ты, ё-моё, наконец-то.
It looked like we'd seen the worst of it. The elevator would take me back up to Rodrigo's office where we could wait the rest of it out.
Да. Пиздец. Куда идти? Жестко. Опа. Ну, блядь, там было оружие. Похуй, ват.
I didn't know what the hell I was going to find up there, but I sensed it wasn't going to be a stripper bursting out of a cake.
Senor Branco! Senor Branco! I can't get through to him. Ever since the security door is triggered, he hasn't made a sound.
Rodrigo, it's Max. Open up. Can you hear me?
Eu já tentei.
Senor Branco, open up! I'm gonna try to get in there from the roof. You find the security guard and get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I knew there was another way in upstairs for the helipad, the little luxury runaround that kept the rich looking down on the poor literally as well as metaphorically.
Ну, походу, пизда.
Rodrigo? Rodrigo? Rodrigo?
Да.
God damn it.
Of course, he was dead. Clean, one shot, a professional job. I began to look for clues. I couldn't get playback on one of the cameras and it looked like the disc was missing. Someone in this building was trying to keep things low-key. But then why had everyone else come driving through the goddamn wall? Fabiana. Even if the man who employed me was dead, his wife was still out there. Maybe she could be saved. Maybe some good would... Picking the photo from the broken fragments, something caught my eye. Figures.
Да. Нихуево они работают.
Only blind luck it meant the blast wasn't fatal. If I'd been out for any longer, the smoke would have gotten me.
Нас тоже расхерачило неплохо. Чё, куда идти-то? Скорее не туда.
If I wasn't immolated, I was gonna get crushed to death.
Отсюда, сюда. Да ладно.
Look at me. I've been contracted to protect two people. One was being held in some hole. The other was sitting at his desk with a bullet in his head. And the company that had its logo on my paycheck was melting on top of my head.
Да. Расхерачило тут знатно.
There's no way one bomb could have done all this. Unless the place was made of gasoline. This whole joint must have been rigged.
Você sabe o caminho pra sair daqui?
The kid hadn't made it. Fuck. I had to make this corpse-looting coward pay. Getting his gun was more than just expediency.
Это чё, блядь?
I was in no state to save his body from the flames. I hadn't saved him from the gunman either. I'm sorry, kid.
А вы что тут, блядь, делаете, додики? Вы же должны были съебаться отсюда. Нет, вы тут сидите. Что тупые? Па. Жестко, жестко.
Rodrigo or not, Fabricas Bronco is falling apart quite literally.
Так, и чё у нас? Потише ты, блядь.
Despite his manners, I'd done him a favor.
Ушко он достает, блядь.
This didn't look like a room where Rodrigo closed multi-million-dollar deals. It looked like a fiery hellhole.
Ой, блядь. Вы тут вообще что-то... Охуели. Чего вы тут делаете вообще, блядь? Не успели уйти? Не предупредили вас, чмошников?
The only way
Отдыхают
out was
тут.
to use that filing cabinet.
Надо нажимать на... А это не улики, блядь? Бля. Блин, ну дай верну. Сука, не дает. Там улики, походу, были. Куда бы он пошел? Чуть непонятно. Болтаете, серьезно?
So much for a lazy Sunday afternoon. My next trick would be a high wire act with a fiery pit for a safety net. It was nice that no one was shooting at me for a change, but I'd take shot in the head over a slow roast on a spit any day of the goddamn week.
Бля, если бы упали, было прикольно вообще. В огонь. Так, ладно, пока идем, нормально. Ну, кто бы сомневался, потому что там видно.
Someone up ahead was hurt pretty bad. If he didn't die before I got to him, I might get some answers.
Опять этот боевичок, блядь. Он сейчас пушку возьмет.
Эй!
А,
Why? Why Rodrigo Bronco?
Why? What?
Why did you come to kill Rodrigo Bronco?
Came to kill you! Because of what you did to us! You killed so many of us!
What reason did this poor bastard have to lie? He would be dead from shock or loss of blood in half an hour, even if I didn't leave him there to burn.
Where's Fabiana?
What?
Fabiana Bronco, where is she?
La Comando Sombra got her! Up the hill!
Then it was up the hill for me, I guess, where the gang held sway. I had to try to figure out who was using these angry paramilitary clowns as some kind of front to kill Rodrigo.
Взял,
I
вытянул,
was a
пиздец.
mess. Rodrigo Branco was dead. Fabiana was held hostage. I had no idea who was behind any of this. I felt like a fool. I was a sweaty, gray-haired mess. This place, well, this place was gonna kill me, too. I could see that now. I decided that I was gonna die sober, not drunk. At least then I would see who shot me. It was time to take back control from whoever was out to get me. And if I didn't flush them out, at least my midlife crisis would confuse them enough so they did something stupid. It was the only hope I had. I knew I wasn't thinking straight. I'd been drinking and popping painkillers for years. I had a liver like a French goose and skin like red leather. Well, it wasn't perfect. In fact, it wasn't much good at all, but it was gonna have to do. At least I was facing in the right direction.
Tá ligando, hein? Alô?
Hello, Victor.
Max? Max, you're alive?
Of course I'm alive.
We did not know this. We are lost, Max. Our brother was everything to us.
I understand. Listen, I'm sorry about your loss. Both of you. Rodrigo was a good man. I failed him. But I was tricked.
What happened, Max?
I don't know.
Some guys from the Crush of Prado came into the building downstairs, so while me and the security guard were dealing with them, an assassin must have come in and executed your brother. At least that's how I think it happened.
No, you killed him, Porra. You killed my brother.
What are you talking about? I understand you're upset, but please, why the hell would I do that?
To get his money, to take his money.
How am I getting his money, Marcelo? Please, think. I worked my ass off for your family. I saved your life twice, or more. Right now I'm going to get Fabiana.
Where is she? Where is Fabiana, eh?
She's in a place called Nova Esperanza.
How do you know this, Max?
One of the Crotch of Prado told me just before he died.
Please, bring our sister-in-law back to us, Max. Our family is being torn apart.
Bella. Nova Esperanza. Abbiamo un Far Cry?
So I guess I was finally about to go and experience the other side of Sao Paulo firsthand. The bit people try to ignore. The unpleasant memory they try to obliterate with cocktails and helicopters and parties and lines of blow, like rich fools the world over. I was a day off the sauce for the first time in years and knew I was due a hangover sent direct from Mother Nature.
Чем мелкий хочет от нас? Экспресса, блядь.
I had no idea where the hell I was gonna go, so I decided to head straight for the street party that seemed to be raging. Either that or some other fool had gotten there before me and now was being ritually sacrificed. I've had better ideas, but then I've also had worse ones, like accepting this job in the first place.
E aí, gringo?
Get lost, kid.
Eu me amarro nos States.
Не понимаю, что ты говоришь,
Ajuda,
блядь.
senhor.
Speak English?
Aham, falo sim, sem problema.
Need to know if you ever seen this girl, Fabiana. Come here for a second. Look at her.
I know lots of girls. Sexy. Come on, come on. This way.
Where are you going? Wait a minute. Down there?
É isso.
Не, он кто-то заводит нас, блядь.
This way, come on.
At least I'd found myself a tour guide.
Такой себе проводник.
Eu não vejo a hora de chegar na festa.
Vamos logo.
Vamos,
The
ну
way I see
продолжим.
it, there's two types of
Бля,
people.
ладно.
Those who spend their lives trying to build a future, and those who spend their lives trying to rebuild the past. For too long, I've been stuck in between. Hidden in the dark. What was I really doing walking in there with my bad haircut and ridiculous shirt? Was I there to make something right? Or was I just using a messed up situation to indulge myself, grasping at some desperate delusion of control? Maybe the two went hand in hand more than I care to admit.
Fun times, party.
Чем нас так зовет, бежит еще что-то пиздит. А, шалеть, блядь.
I had stumbled into some kind of street party. This was the kind of reality Americans paid top dollar to see. Slums had become tourist attractions, places where yuppies could gawk at the endless spirit of the poor from the inside of their bulletproof buses. I felt dumb and exposed. I missed the booze. Not that it mattered. Sober or drunk, I was hardly undercover. I stood out in this place like a streetwalker in a monastery.
Continua andando, caralho! Que porra é essa que você tá fazendo aqui? Como que você sai entrando aqui assim? Anda, vai pra lá!
What do you need, guys? What do
O
you
que
need?
você tá fazendo aqui? Eu tô te perguntando! Eu te chamei aqui, porra!
Easy, pal, easy.
Ah, então, você é americano de merda!
Look, I didn't mean any offense.
Me dá só uma razão pra eu não te matar, seu americano burro!
Desculpa, amigo, por favor.
Passa tudo que você tem, viado! Pega o dinheiro dele! Ah, relojão, hein? Passa aqui! Dá logo! Da puta! Valeu, mano! Bem-vindo à favela Nova Esperança! Agora não, fora daqui!
All things considered, I was gonna have to look on this as a good outcome. I was deep in gang territory. These kids were raised hating clowns like me. Middle-income ass-kickers who protected the rich by shooting kids like them.
Да, продолжим в следующей серии. С вами был Морgan, подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки, всем
First
удачи и
day
пока.
off the sauce.